We've got some breaking news.
Expect to see more cases across the United States.
It's news made for your streaming world.
Isang binatilyo ang patay.
This morning, social distancing is proving more difficult.
Tremendous progress is being made.
We're going through 110 gallons of sanitizer a week.
This economy will recover.
The total number of coronavirus, China's handling of the coronavirus pandemic.
Apparent attempt to conceal this out.
Disney also issued a blunt warning.
There, it's about 22, 23 gallons a day.
We want big stadiums loaded with people.
More Americans emerge from their homes. We enter a new phase in the pandemic.
I'm Second Lieutenant Eric Swain. I think the greatest thing about pilot training so far has been the COVID ops. I love taking a week off from flying, especially if the weather's bad for our week. Really gives you good continuity. I like the masks. I love the pod system. It's great. I love not hanging out with my buddies.
How has COVID ops changed UPT for me? It's a good question. It really hasn't been that different when you think about it. I think the hardest thing is just kind of keeping up with the small stuff. Like ground ops have been really difficult, taking 10 days off at a time. I pulled the canopy jettison handle the other day thinking that it was a parking brake, but the T-38 doesn't have a parking brake, in case you're wondering.
Well, besides not really knowing how to start the jet anymore and getting to the area and having no idea where I actually am in space, pretty much the same. The two-ship debriefs are a little different though.
All right, everybody's back in here, alive, barely. Okay, for the two-ship. Any safety of flight? Any questions going out the door?
No, sir. Yes.
No. You got a yes? What you got?
During we work, had a little swapping of the paint.
Swapping of the paint. Interesting. Do you know what safety of flight? I would chalk that up to a TR violation. Yeah, that's not going to be safety of flight. We'll talk about a single ship. What else you got? Something else I'm thinking of.
On takeoff, I didn't turn the pitot heat on.
Yeah, no pitot heat on takeoff, all right? So that's going to be a taco right out the gates, but we'll talk about that single ship. That's about it for me, beyond the safety. Hey, can we please cut the chatter back there? We're in the middle of a two-ship. I need that. Dutchies, get the heck out of here. 6 foot spacing. 6 foot spacing. Thank you. Okay, beyond the safety of flight with the pitot heat, we'll talk to that later. That's really all I got. Pretty standard two-ship, below average. That about checks. Par for the course for you two. Anything else for the two-ship before we split?
Yeah, man, one thing for the two-ship. That GX was a little weird. You mind taking a look at the lines?
Let's take a look at the lines. Let's run that back, actually, right back there. That GX was strange. There it is. Okay, Lieutenant Vandermeer. What was going through your mind at the GX? What the heck?
Sir, definitely double right B press.
Okay, what? That's a yes or no question. And second of all, never touch my stick without asking.
Yes, no, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. We'll handle that quibbling later, I think. That's about all I got for the two-ship. Okay? You're cleared off. Do you have any questions from the two-ship?
But yeah, not much else to change.
Bro, I love Wiener Wednesdays, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's the best. Hey, yeah, dude, sorry for busting them over there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna look for that.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it, man. We're in the 90th.
Alright, so I just want to make it abundantly clear, if it wasn't before, it's gonna be a U overall for forgetting the hot and dry for ground ups!
In the building, Bulls, Bears, Devil Cats. Lieutenant Amato, this is your IP. Just wanted to re-emphasize that you hooked your IPC. I say again, Lieutenant Amato, you hooked your IPC. See ya.
In-flight checks! GK! Emergency!
I've been driving a Lincoln since long before anybody paid me to drive one. I didn't do it to be cool. I didn't do it to make a statement. I just liked it.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, if you don't mind, and tell us how O-Flight's doing.
Alright, I'm Captain Keeler, the O-Flight commander. I mean, they're doing alright. COVID ops have been a little weird, but they've been hanging tough, you know, usual, wiping down desks, accidentally mixing pods.
Alright, hey, I'm Luke Amato. I would say since Corona Ops started, I think the boys have been battling pretty good through it. We're flying a little bit more now than originally, so that's been nice, but I'd say the continuity has probably been one of the toughest things we've had. I think the grade sheets are definitely taking a hit for that.
Hey sir, I hooked. Sir, I hooked.
Sir, hooked. Again.
Hooked, sir. Sorry. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I guess you know the answer to this. Let's hook.
You guessed it. I hooked.
Yep.
Yeah, I hooked again.
How's the grade book been for him? Have you noticed any more hooks than usual, or what can you say about that?
No, definitely not more than normal by any stretch. Why do you ask?
How long you wash your hands for?
About 10 seconds, sir.
How long does CDC say you're supposed to wash your hands for?
I think they say 15 seconds.
Are you guessing?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so you're going to go look that up. I'm going to note you for GK. I'm going to go take this plane to CT. I'll see you in an hour. Tell your flight commander you hooked. Any questions?
No, sir.
Awesome.
Hey, sir. I hooked for Corona GK.
Hey there, are you a new instructor on the line? Struggling to find the right words to properly convey your students' pure buffoonery on all those pesky write-ups? Between denying closed and sitting people down in your awesome stand-ups, you don't have time to worry about all that fancy hook jargon. That's why there's 42, 93, and me.
Hi, I'm Nate Brooks, CEO of the new startup 42, 93, and me. We offer dynamic solutions to all of your write-up needs. Need a little extra pizzazz to make that weird ILS look like more of a clean kill? Yeah, we got the words for that. Scheduled for the out and back tomorrow, but just don't feel like breaking down in Topeka again? Yeah, we got the words for that too. Student spatial D'd himself in the final turn, but got it back, only to grease the landing in the underrun? Yeah, we got the words for that as well. Our solutions are diverse, but most packages typically include descriptors such as cognitive failure or fundamental lack of progress. Let's face it, you never want your student to read one of these things and think they could pass UPT. So the next time you find yourself at the desk, logged into Tim's, drowning underneath the proverbial pile of write-ups you gotta do, give us a call. 42, 93, and me.
42, 93, and me. They're with them, so you can go CT.
Alright, we got about 6.9 minutes until our debrief, so we have time for a couple questions.
So, the ops 2 got word that you busted the mow about 3,000 feet during a tech turn and rejoin. Got any comments on that?
That's a great question. Honestly, there's no excuse for that. I think just a little bit of task saturation, some channelized attention on Lead's platform. I was on frequency and in position all day, so I thought it was going pretty well, but end of the day, I think you just got to aviate, navigate, communicate, trim the jet, and shouldn't be a problem next time.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to speculate right now, but I think the root cause of the whole thing was just completely forgot to set 2992 going into the middle and the fence in. Got a call from Fort Worth Center. They wanted us to give them a phone call when we got on the ground, which is just, it's, to put it frank, it's unfortunate. Usually the IP is going to have to wear that one on the ground, but I don't know. I think really what it comes down to, you just got to aviate, navigate, communicate, trim the jet up, and we'll get them tomorrow.
Question.
Yeah, actually, question for flight lead. Just got off the phone with the center. They said you got a little banged up out there in the mower. Can you tell me what happened and how you're going to recover?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, tough to get into specifics right now. Looks like an upper body injury. Pulled about 6 Gs on the cross turn, just trying to keep wing in sight. Went blind, and completely forgot the altitude call on top of that. So a little bit of just a loss of SA there, a little channelized attention. But like I said, shouldn't be flying with the shoulder anyways. It's really just a wrist game when it comes down to it. So just got to trim the jet up, aviate, navigate, communicate. We'll be fine tomorrow.
Question for you. Hey, so question for two. A little off topic, I know, but looked like you ran into a little bit of trouble last Friday at Lone Star. Dance moves slightly below average. Struck out a few times. How'd that affect this week of flying, and what can we expect this Friday?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, I think end of the day, just a little bit of task saturation out there at the bar, a little bit of channelized attention. You know, I think I expect in the future a little more backup from my wingman. But as for this weekend, live from Wichita